I'm kind of late, but today's Tuesday. I am cooking Cajun Chicken Alfredo. Okay, Cajun Chicken Alfredo. And I'm gonna do a lot of tomatoes, zucchinis, and I'm gonna put spinach, mix it in. I didn't have time. I didn't go to the supermarket, so I'm just using what I have in my house. And this is the heavy cream I'm using. Target was the closest thing to me, so I just went to Target to get my organic supplies this week. And as you saw in my last video, I had leftover panini noodles. I'm going to be doing that. I'm trying out some right now as we speak. So, yep. I'm getting my mise en place together. Sorry guys, I've been sick. So, I have my fire going with a little bit of oil. This is going to be the Alfredo sauce. Of course, you can see the mise en place is done. The zucchini and the spinach. Well, the zucchini can go in, but what you're gonna do is that's gonna be the last you put in. The zucchini you're gonna mix in. And of course, if you see, I put extra cayenne pepper on top, okay? Extra cayenne pepper. So this is gonna be for our Alfredo sauce. We're gonna melt down the butter first, and then we're gonna bring this to a boil and we're gonna whisk it. And I'm gonna get the whisk out. I use Monterey Jack shredded and mozzarella shredded. Remember, I usually use Parmesan, but I was not at my regular Wegmans. I was at Target. This is Target's brand. I was at Target. So I'm doing a quick thing because I've been sick. I just want to cook and get it over with. Of course, I defrost it in the microwave, the leftover panini. And we have our little mixed green salad here, which is done. In the refrigerator it goes. Okay, so once this is all the way heated up, we're gonna put our fresh garlic in it. That's how you can tell if the oil is hot enough. Yep, but I like to use a lot of garlic. See, a lot of garlic. No vampires. You gotta get the vampires away, people. So when that's cooking down, so this is seasoned with regular seasonings, all-purpose seasonings, all-purpose. Oh, but I have a lot of cayenne. I did put some jerk seasoning in it, people. I did use some jerk seasoning in it. And yeah. I'm gonna stir fry it now. So, the trick in doing this is that you want, being that I'm not grilling, oh my god, I hate doing these. I'm gonna chop that off real quick, and then back. I'm going ahead and throw my thyme in. Love it, love it, love it, love the thyme. I'm using so much cayenne pepper. I am not putting in any Scotch bonnet pepper. Usually I'll put a whole Scotch bonnet pepper into my meals for the spiciness, but I use a lot of cayenne pepper because I wanted to have a nice Cajun flavor to it. Also, when I was living in New Orleans, I like to use the Tony Cajun seasoning. It causes high blood pressure, so be careful. And high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So be careful with the Tony. But yeah. Also, this thyme is not organic. Very upset that I couldn't get any organic thyme. Yeah, it's too big. That's why I put so many in, because I'm gonna pull it out so I can find it. I usually like to cut up my organic thyme. So you can really, so it can dissolve into the food, gives it a more of a stronger flavor, but I'm not planning to use all the time. I'm just going to use this right now. I love cooking with thyme. It gives food so much of a better flavor. So, I melted 1 stick of butter in. And once I melted it, I added my heavy cream in. So, I have my whisk here with the butter. Okay. Let's go back and check on the chicken. I like the chicken to be a little bit dark. So we're gonna fry it. Keep stir frying it until I see some like golden colors on it. Once I see the golden color on it, I'm gonna add my cheesy marinara sauce. Usually I use diced tomatoes, but you can use marinara. I'm gonna add a little bit more cayenne pepper. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh yeah. So, it has a little gold. The onions are having a little gold around the crest. So once the onions are getting a little gold, if you can see it, I'm adding in my zucchini. I usually add in and zucchini, but guess what? Target didn't have any organic, only this one. So, just gonna stir fry it a little. Just a little. Stir fry the zucchini in. I want to give it a little cut. There it is. It's golden at the bottom of the pot and on the side. So, next step is, so this is a cheesy, this is cheesy cheese. To give it that extra cheese for this. So, I have this on low. Have it on low. There we have it. It is sizzling and bubbling. I turned it down. I'm gonna bring it down on low now. So this is, the zucchini is cooked. Zucchini is cooked. Chicken is cooked. Next step is to take out the thyme. But before we take out the thyme, we're going to add in our tomatoes. Add the tomatoes in for the chunks to show. Isn't that pretty? The tomatoes and the zucchini. Very healthy eating. Yeah, I usually put like turkey sausage, smoked turkey sausage, but I can't find any organic, so we're not gonna put any turkey sausage in it. But yeah, you can put turkey sausage. I'm using the zucchini as my sausage. And then I would usually put mushrooms in it. Mushrooms will taste, this will taste so good with some mushrooms. So, yep. So, this hasn't brought to a boil. Then put that cover on, put it on low. We can turn this sucker up because we want it to bubble. We want it bubbled. We want the little tiny bubbles to form for the Alfredo sauce. And I turned up the fire. You don't want to turn it up too high because you don't want the milk to burn. But you want the bubbles. So when the bubbles are low, I'll come back. So there you have it. I added a little bit more butter to it. You see it bubbling around the edges. I added like a quarter of a stick, or a little bit more than a half. So it's a bubbling. Bubble, yeah, bubble. So now I'm gonna add in the cheeses. The 2 cheeses, mozzarella and Monterey Jack. Now we can turn off the stove and just leave it there. Let the cheese, see? The cheese will grab. You can grab it. You see how the sauce? It's nice. So you don't want it to burn. You want it nice and white and creamy with a little yellow from the butter. So the butter, the heavy cream, and then the 4 cups of cheese I believe I'm using. How many cups? Actually only 12 ounces, very good. 12 ounces of cheese. You can add as much cheese as you want, but I like it not too cheesy. So there you have it. There's your sauce. So there you have it. I mixed everything in. The tomato sauce with the chicken, with the cheese, and there you have it. And I put the spinach in. It's a process to mix. I have the fire on because some of the noodles were still a little cold. But there we have it. You finish this in an hour and a half. Cajun chicken with zucchini, tomatoes, and spinach. There we have it. We're done.